So here we are in Paris, and I'm buying my stuff from the French market. Guess who used to shop here? Julia Childs. We're at Le Monde in the Latin Quarter of Paris. So check out what I'm about to make. It's going to be delicious. Bonsoir et bon appétit. Oh my gosh, we are in Paris. Yes, the city of lights, the most beautiful city in the world. And I'm at Le Cornue Gallery, yes, in Paris. And who do I have with me? Alexandra. And she's going to tell you all about the history of Le Cornue, which is pretty impressive. So, Alexandra.
Hello, Steve. Very happy to have you today at La Cornue Gallery. So, some few days about La Cornue. So, La Cornue was created, do you know when? It was created in 1908. So 115 years old.
Wow.
This brand. So it's very, very, very old. Was created by Albert Dupuis, of course, a French guy, who was herborist and perfumer. So he had all the senses, very developed senses, because he was herborist and perfumer. So all the senses were very important for him. And he developed and he designed a vaulted oven. Because he saw that in the vaulted oven, all the senses of the food, of the meat, were cooked differently, in a different way. And all the meat and the food have another sense, another taste. So he developed this vaulted oven that we have still on all our oven La Cornue. If you open all the chateau oven, you can find this vaulted oven. And this vaulted oven makes this different taste of food.
Which I know by experience, trust me.
So, 1908, so long story. After 1908, he developed a lot of different cookers, and what was very interesting is that in the 30s, the architects and the people could buy La Cornue oven and could already choose all the colors they wanted.
Oh, wow.
Yes, in the 30s. So it was really, really new for, you can choose like a gray, a white, a blue, green, enamel cooker.
So you guys were already customizing your ovens in 1930?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, so very nice story. And of course today, everything is customizable on the chateau and on the Flamberge and on all our products. So after he designed a lot of different equipment, always to prepare food, and in 1964 we had the first chateau model. So 1964. Flamberge appears in 1975.
Oh, so like what we're making now.
Yes. What can I say? That today we have a lot of renowned chefs with stars, like Eric Fréchon, the French, and also international chefs. They're using La Cornue cooker at home.
Wow.
Yes, they have La Cornue because they say that it's like one of the most beautiful and most like powerful equipment they can have at home.
So while I was cooking here on the Flambe, a 3-star chef came in here and borrowed a piece of plate.
Yes.
So that was really exciting for me.
1 month ago, we had 2 stars chefs cooking here for him. So we have some chefs coming here to cook because they enjoy, they like the here to cook and to try some dishes. So still now you are here.
How lucky am I? I don't have any stars, by the way. I'm not even a chef.
Soon.
Yeah. All right, let's walk over to the Flambe and let's show you guys what we're making today in Paris. So we are making some baked apples. Inside is cinnamon, brown sugar, nuts, all kinds of yummies. I have a tenderloin, which in the center has apples, prunes, and then there's bacon tied around it. Oh, yeah, we're talking about flavor. Below it, we got our potatoes, fennels that we're braising, and all that juice is working its way down. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. So watch this video, enjoy it. Bon soirée, bon appétit. So bon soirée, bon appétit. So let me introduce you to my ingredients. We have 4 apples I picked up at the market in France here, Paris. And we have fingerling potatoes, or young potatoes. I have my beautiful tenderloin pork that has been stuffed with apples and prunes. And I put a bit of jam inside there and a bit of bacon on the outside. So it's going to be beautifully roasted. We're going to braise our fennels. We're going to clean these up. And that's going to go on our bottom tray. And then for dessert, yes, for dessert, we're going to take these apples and we're going to mount them on this rock all the way across. I'm going to core them. And I'm going to stuff them with my beautiful oats, cinnamon, brown sugar mixture, and that will be bacon on top. I will be adding some garlic to our potatoes in the bottom, and those apples are going to be dripping onto that pork. The pork is going to be dripping onto those potatoes, and we will braise those fennels. And we'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm coring my apples, and simply just core your apples. Pick them out like that. Then on the back, do a smaller opening. And pull that out. And then you're just going to clean the inside. Get that cord. Like that. And then what you're going to do, it's pretty simple. You're going to take your mixture, which again is oats, cinnamon, nutmeg, crushed almonds, and I'm going to put some more brown sugar in there. Mix it good. So a very simple mixture. What you're going to do is, to make it easier, save your core tips. Just cover that. Take your mixture, drop it in, drop it in, and you're going to do that to all 4. And then we're going to take a rod and put it through and lock it up. And we'll be back in just a minute. So what helps is if you put the apple first here, and then you fill it as you go. So as you can see, I'm just doing that. You don't want to make too much of a mess, my beautiful Cornue gallery in Paris here. They're so grateful to let me use my stay in Paris. So we're just going to drop this out. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
And we'll be back. Okay, I'm preparing my fennels. Very simple. Take your fennel, wash it. We're going to cut off the stems. Move that over. We're going to cut right in half. You can go half or lengthwise. I'm going to go lengthwise like that. And then, you see that? We're going to cut this like a triangle. So we go like that, like that, and pop that out. Just like that. And we're making these pretty small because we're going to braise them at the bottom. The tenderloin is going to take about an hour to cook. The apple's about an hour. And I'm cutting these, so these are about ready in an hour. Now, I'm going to cut these again in half. And that way they're nice bite, you know, like you can serve those easily. Cut this guy in half. And look at our fennel, just beautiful. Fresh. Cut that center out. And our potatoes are in here. We're going to add some olive oil to that. We're going to toss it. We're going to toss it with the fennel. Put it all in there. And we'll be back. Hang in there. Okay. So we got our potatoes in here. I drizzled it with olive oil on my fennel and potatoes. Just lightly. I'm going to season it with some salt. And go all the way across. There we go. I'm going to add some black pepper. Not too much. There we go. I'm going to take the garlic. And we're going to break this up. Another little hit. French garlic. From France. From the market. How excited I am. Alright, I'm going to peel these and then we'll be right back. So I got a few garlics here, about a couple cloves. I'm going to give it a good smash with my knife. Across, dice it. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it over the potatoes and fennel. And that's plenty of garlic. There we go. So let's drop all that wonderful garlic. And let me tell you, this garlic smells amazing. I just love the markets in France. They're just, in my opinion, the best in the world. All right, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. All right, so let's go ahead and put that in the flambe rotisserie. Like Cornue. Now we're ready to mount our pork. And I'm just going to move this over here. Now, I cheated. I had this all prepared. I told my butcher over here what I wanted. I wanted the apples, I wanted the prunes. And look at the beautiful job. And we got bacon just laced in there as well. This is going to be just beautiful. Now, the most important, I'll show you detailed instructions on how to do this. It doesn't look that hard, but it's very time consuming, and I'm here in Paris, Ecuador, and I didn't want to take up their whole showroom the whole day. So here we go. We're going to take this like that, add it right the first time, and right in the center I have a cavity. Because this is two fillets of tender, basically, the two tenderloins, and I put them together, and inside is the apples and the prunes. So I had a cavity already in it. So you see how easy it is to just slide it through? Now, in the States, you can ask your butcher to do this for you and tie it up, trussle it. You got to trussle it about an inch to make this effective. Now make sure you have it nice and centered. That's nice and centered. And we're going to put our thingamajobbers in there and tie them down. And we're going to put one more here. And then we're going to start the magic. Actually, I should have probably turned on my rotisserie already to preheat it, but it's okay. It preheats pretty quickly. All right. So let's check that. Nice and tight. And let's see if we can put it on. No, so we will have to put it on the bottom back. I'm gonna turn that around on me. Oh, one more step before I put that on there. I'm just gonna season it. A little pepper. There we go. Flip it. Season it. A little pepper. There we go. Oh, all that magic. All right. Easy as that. Okay, so let's get this rotisserie going. I'm going to put my probe in there, my Bluetooth probe. I know when this baby is ready. And I'm going to put it right in the center to this side. Right there. All right, so let's light that baby up. There she goes. Turn the rotisserie on. This one takes a little longer than mine. There we go. I'm going to drop the heat a little bit, not much. There we go. I wanted to be pretty intense on this. All right, folks, we got this cooking. Rotisserie. Take about an hour for the apples to the whole shebang. So we'll be back shortly. The rotisserie is turning. The potatoes are starting to brown. The apple is definitely browning and cooking beautifully. We're probably going to start getting some drippings on the pork there soon, and the pork will start getting the drippings down there, and we'll be in business. So we're like 30 minutes in. We got another 30 minutes to go, and we'll be back. Okay, look at that. The apples are starting to look like something. I flipped the tray around, so now the fennels are facing closer to the heat, the flame. And look at those beautiful potatoes browning. My tenderloin is starting to get color. That bacon is starting to drip right onto my potatoes. Oh my gosh, the magic. The apples are dripping onto the pork. Beauty. So it's all ready. I am just going to turn off the heat. I pulled it all the way out. I'm going to let it rest. The apples, I'm leaving them there. And I'm going to first serve the rôti, the tenderloin. So after it rests, simply slice that beautiful tenderloin and serve with the vegetables and the ice cream. You'll serve it with the apples that you will quarter. And oh my gosh, it's beautiful. A special thank you to the wonderful people at Cornue. Their hospitality was amazing. Thank you so much. My special thanks to Jean-Luc, a superb butcher that followed my instructions precisely. Thank you.